What is going on, guys? My name is 4G. So today I wanted to basically make a follow-up video to the previous video that I made. By the way, I'd highly recommend checking that out before you watch this if you haven't seen that video already, but either way, you can still watch this. I'm just saying, that was a video going over how I pretty much despise, yeah, it might be a strong word, but I despise the mentality of gatekeeping skins and how skins are supposed to be exclusive when they're just from the battle pass and they're not really supposed to be exclusive, but people make it out to be like they're high and mighty and they're so much better than people who don't have these skins. I mean, I see it all over Twitter, I see it all over Reddit, because at the end of the day, someone else having a battle pass skin as well as you is not going to affect it. I mean, it's just anyways, I'm not going to go back into that, all right? But in that video, I basically went over the idea that I just want them to bring back battle passes like Halo Infinite does, like many other games do, all right? But in this video, I have a new idea to propose, okay? Now, this is not some brand new mind-blowing idea that I made personally. Obviously, this is an idea that's gone around kind of in the past, but not to this extent, not exactly how it is in this game that I'm going to be comparing it to, and also because I would have never expected this game to do it, but they did it, and that is Rainbow Six Siege has a marketplace, and I do believe Fortnite could have a marketplace as well, and it would work incredibly well, all right? Because it's working incredibly well in Rainbow Six Siege. That is a game that has the same type of situation where they sell skins, you buy them with a certain premium currency, which is in this case, it's called R6 credits, but we're just going to refer to them as V-Bucks so that we can basically talk about it in comparison to Fortnite. So you sell them, you can sell the skin for whatever you want, all right? Basically, there's I think like a 100,000 V-Buck limit, okay? Well, in this case, most people don't obviously go up to that because that's absurd. But let's say that most skins, from what I can see, like something that's somewhat rare is about 1,000 V-Bucks, all right? That's about 10 real dollars, or $8 US. I don't know. I think they changed the V-Buck price back to what it was or something. They increased it a little bit recently. Anyways, though, it's about 10 bucks, all right? Let's just say that, all right? 10 US dollars or 1,000 V-Bucks for a certain skin that is kind of rare, you know, but, you know, it's got enough value that people want to spend a certain amount of money on it. And now, this is for people who have obtained this skin but no longer want it. They can put it up on the marketplace. They can get some V-Bucks back for it so that they can spend that on a skin, an emote, whatever it is that they actually want. Works so well in Rainbow Six Siege so far. We've only had it for a month in that game. It's still in beta. Not everyone has access to it, and not all items are available on that system just yet, but so far it's pretty great. There's a specific skin in that game that I wanted, Black Ice on Ella's Scorpion, all right? You cannot get that unless you just randomly get it from packs. Can't get that so far. They've never had another alternative way to get it easy or anything like that, like some of the other Black Ice skins. But for that specific weapon, you had to get it from packs randomly, and it's just incredibly hard to do. So instead of doing that, I went over to the marketplace, and I spent about 300 V-Bucks in this case. You know, again, we're still going to use the V-Bucks term. I spent about that much. I got it, and it was amazing, man. There's people who got that because they got lucky, but they don't see it as luck. I see it as luck. You know, one man's trash is another man's treasure. Exactly how it is, but in this case, I'm paying for the trash, apparently, because it's my treasure. Anyways, it was just incredible, man. After years of wanting this, I finally could get it because of the marketplace. Well, let's go over to Fortnite, all right? What if someone wanted the Technique skin from Chapter 1, Season 4? You could go onto the marketplace and look it up, whatever the value is. If it is within what you're willing to spend on the skin, you could do that. Real quick, if you do enjoy this video and you would like to support the channel, you could use code YouTube. It's 4G in the Fortnite item shop. I do get a small portion of that sale, and I definitely would appreciate it. All right, back to the video. Now, how would it work with certain item skins, I guess? I don't exactly know. I'm sure that you could sell them still. Maybe certain things wouldn't be available. Like, only some of the item shop skins are available, so that you're still more incentivized to go to the actual item shop to buy it from there, because of course, why would you go to the item shop and buy it from there when you could get something from the marketplace? Well, simple. It's not available on the marketplace currently. It's only available in the item shop. I don't know, something like that. It would mostly be for battle pass skins, and the reason for this, why I think this is the best way if they were to do it, if we're talking about a balance, is because there's only a certain amount of people who could have that skin still, and then there's only a certain amount of people within that demographic who would then be willing to sell that skin as well. I think that would keep it pretty rare if we're being real, but at the same time, it would still be accessible. It would still be available. You could still have the chance to get it. Now, I still don't understand what the mentality is with this rarity thing, man. I don't understand. I see some people saying things like how they like to see a skin that was from a certain season. You just know that that person was from that season or whatever. I don't really know what the relevance is there. Who cares? And also, we had things like that called umbrellas, seasonal umbrellas. There's a seasonal umbrella for every single season since the very first season, so you could see that if someone was running that, well, then you know that they played in that season and got a win, and that's honestly a better way than locking an entire skin behind it. Or there's banners, another thing. There's certain banners that you could only get from certain seasons, and you know, for an example, like the level 100 banner for season 9, season 8. I think season 7 as well had that, the chapter 1 version of these, because of course later on they got rid of that. They don't have level 100 banners because they changed the level system. But anyways, we could have things like that. We could have calling cards, for example, like if you started in chapter 1 season 5, or no, not started, but if you played in that season and you actually got to tier 100 of the battle pass, back then, if they ever brought back these skins or whatever, but only if you completed the actual battle pass back then, you could get a specific calling card, maybe make it animated. I know I'm saying calling card as if it's Call of Duty. Well, I'm saying I think they should add something like that. I think that'd be kind of cool. More cosmetics are always fun in this game, in my opinion, especially when they add them to the battle pass, so I don't have to actually pay for them. But you know, point is, I don't know, I'm imagining a Paradise Palms calling card. Maybe it's animated, I don't know, a bunch of the characters swimming in the pool or something. I don't exactly know of Paradise Palms, because of course that was the main location that they added back in chapter 1 season 5, something like that for an example, but for each of the seasons. I think that would be really cool to see. It would also just incentivize people to complete the battle pass so you can get this exclusive calling card. I think things like that are better than just locking entire skins behind it. I don't know, that's just how I see it, okay? Because I just don't see the appeal of locking skins behind it. But anyways, also I do believe exclusives could be a part of this marketplace, because there's a lot of exclusives that you cannot get anymore. Those would probably be worth a lot. I mean, maybe not more common ones like Iconic or Glow, but things like the Galaxy skin, the Galaxy back bling pickaxe, those are a lot more rare, because you had to buy a Note 9 specifically back in 2018, and there was only a limited time that you could get that. And yeah, some things like that, for an example, would be probably worth a lot if you wanted to sell it for V-Bucks. You didn't want it anymore for whatever reason, and I'm sure people who actually want to collect these skins would be willing to pay a lot of, if we're talking about like people who are like really into the idea of collecting old skins or whatever, or collecting skins in general on Fortnite. Yeah, I'm sure that they would pay for that if they really wanted it, and people could get a lot of V-Bucks back for it, and you could then spend it on new things. Epic could take a 10% cut or something, similar to how Rainbow Six Siege does it. They take a 10% cut every time you go to sell something, so that way, I don't know, they can make some money off of it. I mean, also you have to buy the credits from them, so it's just, I don't know. I think it's a great system having it in Rainbow Six Siege, and I think it would be the best way to bring back these old skins, because again, for just to repeat myself, they would have exclusivity still, or they would have, not exclusivity, rather, there'd be a limited amount of them, because you could do that in Rainbow Six Siege. You can go and buy old Battle Pass skins. It's amazing, and it's just nice, man. You can go back and get things that you missed out on. It's still better to buy the Battle Pass originally, though, because you could get it for 950 V-Bucks for the entire thing, whereas now it's probably going to be like at minimum at least 950 to 1,000 V-Bucks for just one singular skin. So it's going to cost a lot less. So right off the bat, you're getting everything for a lot cheaper if you actually bought the Battle Pass from the beginning. So that's another incentive to get the Battle Pass when it comes out day one. So it's just like, I don't know, I just don't understand this mentality. But either way, that's going to wrap up this video. What do you guys think about a Fortnite skin marketplace? Again, no trading, nothing like that, because we don't want any sort of scammers or anything being able to have access to that. But if there was no trading and you just stuck within the Fortnite ecosystem, I think it could be a fantastic system, and it would just make the game last that much longer. I think there could be definitely people who are interested in just the marketplace rather than the game itself, similar to how people do it on Counter-Strike. I mean, in Counter-Strike, again, you can make real money, so I guess that's probably why they do that. But I don't know. There's people already showing a lot of incentive into Rainbow Six Siege, and you can't get real money from that. So anyways, though, that's going to wrap up this video. If you guys enjoyed it, like, it'd be greatly appreciated. If you're new here and you like videos like this, make sure to hit that subscribe button down below. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Have a great day.